Alright, so Joey, come over here. So actually, we were going to show it in a different technique, but we're going to show you one that I think is really more important, okay? Hope you've been enjoying the other techniques that we showed in the last 2 days, but today, we really want to make sure you guys learn the following technique. A lot of people, they don't understand that in Jiu Jitsu, we have 4 hands. That's right. Hand number 1, hand number 2, hand number 3, hand number 4. You have to use your tools, your feet, like hands. So it doesn't make any sense when the person goes to bullfight you, right, and grabs one of your hands, aka also known as foot, okay, also one of your jiu-jitsu hands, that you just let him grab, and you know what happens when, I hope that by now you know that if a person grabs your wrist, you're supposed to grab theirs and turn your wrist to the outside, right? So if it grabs, I'm never settling for an inside grip. I always reach and grab the outside and put it to the inside, okay? So I control, he goes from my wrist, right? He should circle to the inside until he gets inside, outside control pushing in, okay? Now, why don't we do that with our feet, right? So you grabs, a lot of people just are happy with this situation, but I actually turn my foot just like the same way that I do with my wrist, okay? So the other thing that I could do is kind of develop mobility. So when Joey goes to rock one foot, I'm always circling the foot, right? Able to do like an Eggbeater position. I learned this technique, guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be a water polo player. Okay, I play a lot of water polo. In water polo, the motion to keep on top of water is like this. So this motion came very naturally to me. But I remember when I learned water polo that I couldn't do it. So what I did is I sat in the outside of the pool and I did this first, one leg, okay, like this, one leg first, and then I did the other leg, and then I was able to coordinate the legs. But then in Jiu Jitsu, right, you also need a lot of hip movement. So then I started to add a lot more hip movement from side to side while making good circle. It's important you make a perfect circle one leg, then a perfect circle with the other, okay, and then you go both. Okay? Then it knocks problem of wrap. So now you got a good Eggbeater towards the inside. Right? But sometimes, Joey, when, let's say, come here, Joey. Sometimes I like to play what I used to stand up. I call the Margarita guard. I learned this position from Fernando Margarita back in the day when I was a white belt, so, or blue belt. So when he reaches right here, okay, sometimes I'm gonna kick my leg to the outside and come in, but sometimes he's gonna circle his hand to the other outside, right? So keep fighting my. So I need to circle here, but sometimes I'm gonna have to circle to both sides. So outside, inside, outside, inside. So at the end of the day, I realized that not only do we have to get good at this motion, but also this motion, okay? But this one came a little bit more difficult, okay? So then what I did is to practice, I follow the same step. I circled this one for a long time, trying to make nice and perfect circles towards the outside, then circle this one towards the outside, and then I started combining them until I master the motion. So remember, here and here. As you can see, one side is still stronger than the other, but you have to drill these techniques a lot. I hope you guys enjoy this, and subscribe to our YouTube page, subscribe to BJJengineer.com. Also befriend me on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, and I hope you guys are having fun on the mat, training hard. I look forward to seeing you in a lot of tournaments and pushing you just to the next level. Let's turn it up.